everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allie. If you're new here, hello. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for being here.
Dr. Pepper in the background.
I'm not sponsored by them. Get him out of here. We are tier ranking again. I believe 2 months ago, tier ranked all of Allie Hazelwood's books, and you guys really seem to like that. I had a lot of engagement, a lot of people commenting, leaving their opinions on things, so I thought that I would do that again with another one of my favorite authors, the one and only Emily Henry. There are only about 6 books on this list. I feel like I have big feelings about all of them. So we will take a look at my list and everything that's on here. My list starts with top tier, this book is my happy place. I tried to pun all of my tiers. Top tier, we have This Book Is My Happy Place, and we have Great Big Beautiful Book. These are probably like my 4 stars, like I really liked them, but they weren't 5-star iconic, but they're still great. Then I have just mid, in parentheses, I couldn't think of anything funny, because I couldn't, so forgive me. Then have, in the lower 2 tiers, I have iconic at the time. These are like, not bad, because Emily Henry can't write bad books. I have a category called Get Rid of It, which is like most books that I don't like. I genuinely don't know if anything's going to get put in there, but I felt like the category needed to exist. But iconic at this time is like Emily Henry books that were good when I read them, but having now read more of hers, it's not my favorite thing, or like I don't feel drawn to reread it. So I don't think there's any of these that I necessarily hate, but there are some that, having read more of her work, are not on the same tier as others. We will start right up with Book Lovers. I'm gonna actually pull up my Goodreads while I'm doing this too to see what I rated everything while I did it. So, Book Lovers. Last time I read Book Lovers, I gave it 4 stars. I think this was, when it came out, my favorite Emily Henry at the time. I think this, in order of her 6, was 3rd or 4th. I'm trying to remember if it came out before or after Happy. So this was kind of mid into reading hers, and it really stuck out to me. I really liked it. It felt very different from what she was writing beforehand. I did have, the only thing on here is I wish there was a little bit more conflict between our love interests. I felt like they were a little bit too insta-lovey, and that's, I think, what made it a 4-star, but thinking about it now, I can't think of anything that I hated, and I do like it, and I would reread it again, so I think this is a solid, great, big, beautiful book. Which then brings us to People We Meet on Vacation, which is currently in adaptation for a movie, which I'm super excited about. At the time that I read People We Meet on Vacation, I gave it 4 stars. Could I tell you anything about this book currently? No. I have not read this book since 2021. So, what, 4 years ago? I remember the vague plotline, but I don't really remember any of the details. And it's not really one that I find myself, like, thinking about or going back to in terms of rereading. And I feel like, even though I at the time 4-starred it, I think I probably would have 3-starred it by now. I might be a hot take and put this in iconic for its time, because I 4-starred it when I first read it. I would rate it lower now. At the time, I liked it better than what I do now, so I think that puts it as a solid iconic at the time. Happy Place. I feel like Happy Place, again, I 5-starred Happy Place. Do I still agree with 5-starring Happy Place? That's a great question. Thank you, me. I don't know if I still stand behind a 5-star for Happy Place. I liked the premise of it. This is very much like second chance romance, and it has a lot of friendship dynamics in it, and I think that was very unique for her writing. I think that Happy Place is probably a 4-star for me now, so I'm gonna put it with Book Lovers, and it's gonna be a Great Big Beautiful Book. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I do know what it is, and it's Great Big Beautiful Life. This is my Happy Place. Great Big Beautiful Life is my top tier Emily Henry book. It has yet to be beaten for me. It's also her newest release. I loved it. I think if I didn't like Great Big Beautiful Life as much as I did, Happy Place and Book Lovers would be much more top contenders, but Great Big Beautiful Life just like knocked everything else out of the park, and it's just automatically making Happy Place a lower tier. Which then leads me to another hot take of Beach Read. Beach Read, I again have not read since 2021 when it first came out. I 4-starred it at the time. This is another where I'm thinking about it the way I'm thinking of People We Meet on Vacation. If I read it now, would I rate it the same? I feel like Beach Read I do need to do a reread of, because again, it's been 4 years and I don't remember the details of it. Let's see, Beach Read, I think one of her lowest scoring. I'm looking at her Emily Henry's profile on Goodreads. People We Meet on Vacation and Beach Read have her 2 lowest, like, overall scoring. So, I don't feel crazy for not thinking it's as good, but was it good at the time? Duh. I feel like my thing with Beach Read was I didn't care for the male main character that much. I didn't think he was that entertaining. I felt like he was kind of just there and random. I liked them trying to write each other's writing styles for inspiration and stuff, but I felt like him dealing with, like, wasn't it at one point they were, like, looking at cults? And I was like, I don't really see the romance in them investigating cults. That isn't, like, that's cool, and I like thrillers and stuff, so it's entertaining, but I don't necessarily think it's great. I don't know, I think I'm trying to decide between mid and iconic at the time. Do I like it more or less than People We Meet on Vacation? Honestly, I think here's where we're going to have our first change up. I think I'm going to move People We Meet on Vacation to mid, and I'm going to put Beach Read at iconic at the time. Because I don't think I can confidently say that I like Beach Read better than People We Meet on Vacation. I do think I like People We Meet on Vacation a little bit more than Beach Read, and I don't want to put them on the same line, but neither one of them deserve to be put and get rid of it. So I'm going to switch those. I feel a little bit better than that. Which then, last but not least, brings us to Funny Story, which was another just iconic for a time. I 5-starred it. I thought it was great. Funny Story was this the one where their fiancés, like, cheated on them and then they, like, lived together and then they found, was it that one? I'm looking up which one this was. Yeah, this is the one where her fiancé leaves her. So the 2 former fiancés then start, like, living together and they follow Miles. I really liked Miles. I don't know if I want to put Funny Story with Great Beautiful Life, because for me, nothing is able to touch that book yet, but I still really like it, and I did 5-star it at the time. I need to go through my 5-star list. That might have to be another video, going through all my 5 stars and tier ranking my 5 stars. Seeing which ones I feel like I need to take off that list again. I feel like I haven't done that in a while. I feel like once a year you gotta go through your 5-star list, because your opinions change. I think Funny Story is going to go in Great Big Beautiful Book. How do I feel? We have This Book Is My Happy Place, Great Big Beautiful Life. Great Big Beautiful Book, we have Book Lovers, Happy Place, Funny Story. Mid, I had People We Meet on Vacation, and iconic at the time, I had Beach Read. I didn't think anything was going to get put and get rid of it, but it felt weird to not have the get out of here tier on it. It's a placeholder tier. I think I'm okay with this ranking. Now that I've switched People We Meet on Vacation and Beach Read, I think I'm okay with this. Let me know your opinions, because I feel like People We Meet on Vacation and Beach Read is a hot take for putting them that low. And I am excited about the People We Meet on Vacation movie. I will go see that. But I do think I will do a reread, probably, before I go see it. That might even be a vlog. I don't know. But this is our list and where we're going to leave it. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. Yell at me about how I ranked them. Where would you put them? And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love and appreciate you so much. If you want to follow me anywhere, all my stuff is down below as always. And yeah, stay safe. And I will see you guys somewhere else on the internet.